Alrighty, we are back with the Mario Matter episode 6, and guys, this is a special episode. It is a Splatoon 3 Direct special episode, where we're going to talk about everything that we saw in the Direct. And why are we doing this? Because there's no other news to talk about. Can you find me Nintendo news in the past week? I can't. I mean, there's little things like this isn't Nintendo, but Sonic movie releasing in 2024. I don't know what else there is. I will give you a personal update though, for those wondering. For my last episode of the Mario Matter, I sent in my 2DS XL for repair to Nintendo. Came back squeaky clean. Gotta appreciate the folks over there at Nintendo for sending back a nice 2DS XL rather than my broken one that I was sent a little while ago. But yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, so guys, today as of recording this, yesterday as of posting this, the Splatoon 3 Direct released, or premiered, I guess, at 9 a.m. Eastern. I watched it this morning live and everything. And I will say this, I was certainly right, and I was more certainly wrong about Splatoon 3. I was right and I was wrong. So let's go ahead and let's dive into everything, all Splatoon 3 related. I have the trailer right here. So if you see me looking over here, you're trying to review something, that's what I'm doing. So I will say this. I was right and I was wrong. I was right about how part of Splatoon 3 looks the exact same as Splatoon 2. We saw things like Salmon Run, all the ranked battles are the exact same modes as far as I know. Rainmaker, Tower Control, Splat Zones, and I'm missing one, and Clan Blitz. Those are all still there. There's no new ranked battle modes, and I'm not complaining. Those are really great games, but I would have liked to see maybe at least one more. I would have liked maybe one more ranked battle mode instead of just the same four. It didn't make sense to me. It's a new game. There should have been one more new game. But guys, stick around. We're going to talk about what Splatoon 3 is doing right as well. But yeah, so I didn't like that there's no new ranked mode. Also, while there is a new salmon boss, Salmon Run looks the exact same. I mean, maybe change the color of the ink. Maybe what if the ink was all blue or something, not all orange and green themed, Salmon Run is the same thing except for that new boss that they showed, which is, I think, I'm gonna try to find it, King Salmonoid, Salmonid, I don't know. So that's new, I think, whatever boss they added, which looks pretty cool. I'm not hating on Salmon Run. I love Salmon Run. I just think it could have been a little bit newer, could have been a bit different. That's my only critique on Salmon Run. And then, apart from that, I will say the graphics, or not the graphics, but graphics. It looks a lot like Splatoon 2, but it's at the same time, what could they have changed? They changed everything that they could change. I'm looking at the trailer right now. They changed a lot of stuff that they could change. For example, when you have low ink, these are small things, but when you have low ink, the sign, that low ink sign looks different. All the stores look different. Everything is pretty different. So I can't complain really about that. So that's why I consider myself right. Because in my last episode of the Mario Matter, we talked about why Splatoon 3 looks the exact same as Splatoon 2. Why it looks the same. I was proven wrong. It's not the same at all. I'm so excited for Splatoon 3 after watching the Direct. Now let's dive into everything that it did correctly and what it did right and what I am so excited for about Splatoon 3. So, my first thing, I'm so excited. I'm going to get into all this. My first thing, quality of life, and let me lock my chair so it doesn't recline. Quality of life and customization, that's the word. Customization. Things like the whatchamacallit, things like the locker. So you can have a locker now, which people can see. You can put photos in there, you can put your clothing in there, you can put all kinds of stuff in your locker. People can see it. I think that's really cool. I'm gonna decorate mine a lot. I think that's really cool. You can change what emote you do if you win or lose. a game. So instead of like the classic, I forget what they do in Splatoon 2 if you win or lose, but like when it shows like who wins, then it goes to everyone celebrating, or the losing emote. You can change what your character does for each one of those. I thought that was super cool, and that's just a few of the customization things. I'm forgetting a lot, not to mention the new bombs, guys. Let's talk about the new bombs. The one I'm excited for is called I'm reading it, Tacticooler. It has 4 different like beverages, it appears, and it gives you like different abilities. I think that is super cool. Sorry, that's not a bomb. That's a special ability. Apologies. So I mean, special abilities. Wave breakers. That one's cool. The fact that you have to jump to avoid that is super cool. Reef slider. That one to me, which is the like shark one that you ride in and like explode. That one to me is like, that one seems a little bit overpowered. Like, you can ride it in out of nowhere. You probably wouldn't have time to like react and get away from it. Like, that one seems a little bit overpowered, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's the only one that I'm like not super sure about. But hey, maybe I'll use it and use the overpowered, guys. If you can't beat them, join them. As I'm scrolling through the trailer, let's also talk about. Sorry, guys, I'm like all over the place here, and sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm so excited. So I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm just like going through the trailer here. You know what? Let's stay in order. We talked about specials. Let's talk about the new weapons. The katana one, the sword thing. Splatana Wiper is what it's called. I'm looking at it right now. Splatana Wiper, I think it's what it's called. That one interests me. I don't know. It looks cool. Do I want to use it? I definitely will try it. I'll try it. But yeah, that one interests me. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but it does interest me at the very least. We also have the stringers, which are like the bow and arrows, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. But yeah, katana thing really interests me. We also have some new stages, and to my understanding, guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I believe this is what it is. So there were stages revealed. There are a bunch of new ones, and I thought that they looked super cool. All the new stages looked super cool, but there are some stages in the direct that have the like sign above it that says Greater Inkopolis. Does that mean that it is a remastered stage of the one from Splatoon 2? So we have Mahi Mahi Resort here. It looks very familiar. Is that like a remastered stage? Or is it the same thing? No, I think it's changed. But is that right, or am I like totally like not in the right, like am I not thinking straight? But to my understanding, it's a remastered stage from Splatoon 2. Now, speaking of stages, more stages will be added in later updates. I have to say, guys, Nintendo has been going on the update wave recently. Maybe not recently, but like recently in terms of like games. Animal Crossing had that, Mario Maker had that, where they keep on updating the game. I didn't like seeing Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 gonna get updates, let alone it's gonna get updates for 2 years, guys. Updates for 2 years on Splatoon 3. Come on. I mean, I guess Splatoon 3 is okay because it's for Animal Crossing. You would get bored quick, and then you're like, okay, guys, we need an update. Nintendo, please, I need an update. With Splatoon 3, there's not that. Splatoon 3, you keep on playing Turf War, Ranked Battle. We've been doing it this whole time with Splatoon 2. There's barely been any updates, if there's been any updates for Splatoon 2. And we are content playing Ranked Battle and Turf War. So I don't think that with Splatoon 3, I will get to that point where I'm like, okay, I need an update. Nintendo, please release an update. I don't think I'll get to that point like I did with Animal Crossing. Whew, big breath. So yeah, and also, I mean, obviously there's new clothes, obviously new shoes, shirts, all that kind of stuff. I think that's super cool. I'm looking at some of the shoes and stuff in the trailer. Those are all super cool. I love the new fashion styles, and I don't know, what else can we talk about next? There's a lot to battle replays. So let's say you were in a turf war or any match for this matter. you could actually go, I don't know where you go for it, but after the battle is over, you can go to the plaza and you can look up a replay of your last game or, a few games ago. And you can get a clip out of there, post it. You can just go back in your old battles and get clips out of there that you thought were obviously clip worthy. So I think that's super cool. You don't have to just hold down the capture button middle of the game just to record a cool kill. I think that's cool. And what's also cool is you can change point of views. So if you're doing the battle replays and someone else got a cool kill, I could switch over to their camera and capture their cool kill. I'm not sure why you would want someone else's kill in your library, but if you want it. Or if someone else has a better point of view of your kill, you can go to their point of view and get it there. But yeah, so that's all cool. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can post it. I believe they didn't specify, but I believe you can probably post it to Twitter. Just like how you can tweet from your Switch. I'm sure you can post that to Twitter. And maybe YouTube. I know Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U let you post to YouTube. This is obviously not the Wii U, but I mean, it would make sense. Post the clip to YouTube. It would make sense. I don't know. But yeah, so that's cool either way. Lockers we discussed. Oh, guys, let's talk about Sheldon. Sheldon, the minion, the guy that sells you all of your weapons. Guys, this really confused me, and I don't know if I like it or if I don't. I think I'll end up liking it, but I just don't understand it right now. Guys, what are those Sheldon, points? Okay, so guys, if you want to buy weapons in Splatoon 3, you have to have these Sheldon points or something. I don't know what they're called. Sheldon licenses. Yes, that's what they're called. You have to have these in order to buy weapons. Now, luckily, a lot of the beginning weapons cost only one Sheldon license, whatever these things are. I forget how you earn them, but would it have been easier just to make us pay coins for weapons and not get these special Sheldon licenses? I mean, I don't know. I think I'll like it, as I said, but it's just more confusing. It's just more complex. I mean, I don't think it was necessary. But yeah, and also you can do emotes. I assume, because in the beginning of the direct, I'm looking at it right now. So there's an inkling that did a backflip. Is it a backflip? I'm checking it right now. There was a special emote that an inkling did. Yeah, it was a backflip. So I don't know if that's actual game footage, but there is a video of an inkling doing a backflip in the beginning, and so that's cool. Hopefully we can actually do that. Imagine getting a kill and then backflipping. I mean, not Splatoon 3 shouldn't become Fortnite, but it's pretty cool. So not only that, but let's talk about amiibos now. So there were 3 new Splatoon 3 amiibos announced. It is getting darker in my room as the sky gets darker. It's about a storm, so lighting may have gone down a little bit. That's okay. We will let it rain through the Splatoon 3 Mario Matter podcast. But amiibo. So with the amiibo, as I said, there were 3 new ones announced. I think there were 2 inklings, and there was one. Shoot, I know what it looks like, but I totally forget what it's called. Oh, okay, so here it is. It is called the Small Fry. So there is an Octoling, I should say, Octoling, Inkling, and Small Fry, releasing this holiday season. So, honestly, I kind of want to get the Inkling, the yellow Inkling, and the Small Fry. Certainly the Small Fry, but I think that Inkling would also look pretty cool. So, and by the way, the Small Fries are from Salmon Run, if you know what they are. So, yeah, I definitely want to get those 2 for sure. And it's nothing against the blue Octoling. It's just I think those 2, I don't know, they're pretty cool. I like the more vibrant of a yellow than the dark blue. I think that's pretty cool. So, not only that, Guys, we got to talk about this. I wasn't happy about this either. I was not happy. And while Splatoon 2 did have this, like, I just wasn't happy about it. Starts with a D and ends in a C. DLC. Why? No, guys. I get Splatoon 2 had DLC. Like, that's fine. It was $20 for Octo expansion. And, like, that's okay. This says large-scale paid DLC. I can only hope it's the same $20, because I don't want to pay any more than that. It's large-scale. If it's anything over $30, you've lost me. You have lost me. And it shouldn't be. At the most, it would be $29.99. So I think it'll be fine. But if it's anything over that, you've lost me. Now, do I even like the idea of DLC? It depends on what it is. I think they said that it would be revealed in the next 2 years. God knows when that'll be. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But I also don't think that. I think it could be pretty bad as well. It depends what it is. If it's like another story mode thing, kind of like Octo Expansion, boo. Like, I didn't mind it. I loved Octo Expansion, but it's more the same stuff. It's like the same exact thing for Splatoon 3. I want some kind of different DLC. Like something different, something that, you know, we can use, like, without going into story mode. Like maybe like some clothing perks or something. That would be cool. But yeah, apart from that, I know there's a lot of things I'm missing. We just have to go back and find it. Mailbox. So the mailbox, I guess, is where you can post. You can like make your Miiverse. I was gonna say Miiverse, and I still said it by accident. You can make your Miiverse post. Yeah, back on the Wii U. So you can make drawings. You can make drawings and post them for, you know, above your head. You know how people do that in Splatoon 2. You can make a drawing, post it. So you can do that at the mailbox. There's also a photo mode, and you can also take pictures with amiibos. So photo mode, you can take selfies. You can take a picture of your Inkling wherever you want, and that's also pretty cool. This game is turning into Animal Crossing very slowly. DLC, photo mode. I'm sure that there's a few more things. But no. But that's cool. I'm not complaining about that. Photo mode is cool. You can take selfies with all your friends. What, can you? Can you take selfies with friends? I don't know. But in this picture, there's a single person in the picture. So that's cool. Now, I'm saving this one topic I have in mind for the very end. Guys, we got to. Okay, so. One small thing, one big thing that I totally missed, and then one more big thing. So, it's one small thing. You can add titles. So, when you like load into the game, you know, when you get into Turf War, you can add a title and like a card. So, you can add. It's like a player card. You can add the title, and say so in Animal Crossing, the game is turning in. Splatoon 3 is turning into Animal Crossing. You can add a title. And Swiss Sports has this too, where it could be like, you know, there's two words, and then you like combine two words. It would be like, I don't know, festive, I don't know, microphone. Festive microphone. You could like make a title for yourself. And then you can also customize the background of the card. If that makes any sense, I'm sure if you guys watch the direct, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyways, we also got to talk about this. We got to talk about the that card game. What is that card game? Now, I'll tell you this. When I first saw, like, you know, card game, do you know what I first thought? I thought I would have to go to Target, if you're in America, and buy another pack of $5.99 like physical cards. I thought I had to go and buy physical cards to play the game. And then they were like amiibo, you scan them in the Pro Controller, boom, they stole your money. No, it's a digital card game where I don't know how you collect the cards. I'm sure it's said, but I forget. And you can, is it like a turf war? Is it like whoever takes up the most amount of blocks? I think that's what it is. I don't really understand how to play it, but I think I definitely would enjoy it. Now, here's what they should do. If Nintendo is smart, they would put the ability to play that game in the loading screen for a battle. So let's say I am loading into a turf war, no one's joining, but I have one other person in my lobby. I should be able to play this card game with that person until some more players join, and then we can start the turf war. Similar to on the Wii U, when we could play Squid Jump in the lobby. For those who did not play Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, you could play with the gamepad. A game called Squid Jump. You would have a squid. It was like all pixelated, and you would just jump up platforms while purple lava was catching up to you. So there should be another game to play in the lobby. Splatoon 2 took that away. There was no game to play in the lobby. So yeah, they definitely should put that into the lobby, like a lobby game. And maybe it won't be this whole card game, but it should definitely be something that they can put into the lobby to entertain yourself. Because on Splatoon 1, when you load into a lobby, first instinct, okay, let's play some Squid Jump on the gamepad. Splatoon 2, your first instinct is, okay, let's go on my phone, and then just wait until everyone joins. Do you guys see the difference there? Like, there's a big difference. We went from having fun to looking at Snapchats. Are you guys following? Like, this is not fun. We need a game in the lobby. I'm talking so much and so fast, my throat hurts. It's been 20 minutes already. Jeez. Okay, so we have that. We need that. We want that, and we need it. So, hopefully that comes eventually. Now, we also have... so we have a new NPC. Their name is Staff. Obviously, it's not the real name, but it says Staff. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Considering that we have names like, what's the guy that runs the food truck? Krusty something? We have names like Krusty something. Krusty Sean is that his name? Krusty Sean. I don't remember. I have to check now. Is his name Krusty Sean? It is Krusty Sean. Yeah, it's his name. The guy, that fish stick guy or something. So, or the shrimp guy, whatever he is. Considering that we have names like that, I wouldn't be surprised if this NPC's name is Staff. Like, if on her birth certificate, or on his, I don't know what it is. On their birth certificate, it says Staff on it. I would not be shocked. But yeah, so that's who you go to play that table turf battle dojo game. And then apart from that, yeah, we have Salmon Run. Looks the exact same to me. Obviously new weapons, so it won't be totally boring. But then on launch day, which is September 9th, for those who need a refresher, you can go on your Switch Online mobile app and use Splatoon 3 features. So, for example, you could order clothing on the app that you could not normally access in the game. You can, I'm sure, same thing as Splatoon 2, you could look at, what ranked battle mode it currently is. I'm sure you can do all the things like that. See how many exact points you have turfed, all the basic things, but just to let you know, that will be available on launch day. And we also got the home menu icon revealed. I showed what it looked like in a recent YouTube short that I made. I'll put it on the screen again. So that's pretty. I honestly am a big fan of the home icon. That honestly means a lot to me, the home icon, just because you see it almost every single day, and if it looks bad, I don't want it on my home screen. So, I would like for it to look nice, and it does look pretty nice. Now, one other thing that I don't believe it was said in this direct, but something that I heard about, and maybe it was officially said, maybe it was leaked, I do not remember. I believe I saw somewhere, do not quote me on this, I believe I saw it somewhere. If Nintendo didn't tweet it, I saw it somewhere. I believe that Splatoon 3 is going to support cloud backup saves. So you can back up your Splatoon 3 data to the cloud, which is going to be super handy. Not that I would break my Switch, but it just feels like more comforting that you have it all backed up to the cloud. You have all your levels, all your weapons, all your clothes backed up to the cloud. I think that's cool. So there's that. Now, shall we talk about the main? It's not even like the biggest announcement of the day, but one that I am super excited for, and I'm super happy that they announced. Before we do that, should we talk about any other thing? Local multiplayer returns. I'm gonna go through the entire trailer just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Boss salmon things, the card game lockers. Oh, by the way, the whole plaza looks sick. I mean, that looks so cool. Also, I missed this part. There are such things as ghosts now in the lobby, where if you go in the lobby, you can see one of the people that you've, I think it has to be your Switch friend. You can see them if they're in a game. You can see like, oh yeah, I'm looking for players in a regular battle. You can join them from the lobby. That's cool. One other thing that I'm so happy about, because me and my friends always try to play ranked battles together on Splatoon 2. It's not possible without joining at the same time and hoping that you're in the same game. You can now play ranked battles with friends, I believe. It said, like, ranked battle. It said, like, some other weird name for ranked battle, but I believe that you can play ranked battles with your friends. That is amazing. I can play Rainmaker, Clan Blitz, all that kind of stuff while ranking up and not playing it in a private battle. I believe that. I believe that's right. Super cool. I'm just going through everything, make sure I didn't miss anything before we talk about the last topic. For anyone who's watched the direct, you probably know what I'm going to talk about next. But yeah, just like I like how the entire like vibe is different. Like even when you get a kill, it says like it just looks different from Splatoon 2. Things like that, the small things are really cool. Now, I do want to mention this. When they were showing off all of these special moves for when you splat around and your meter goes up, when they were showing all that kind of stuff, they also showed that special moves from Splatoon 2 would return. Things like the Booyah Bomb, things like the I believe that like what is it called? The Booyah Bomb, the Ultra Stamp, the Ink Storm, all those things will return. Now, I believe they showed every single special move except for Splashdown. Guys, is Splashdown returning? It better. That's my go-to. Are they? Okay. They showed, I believe, every single special move from Splatoon 2 except for Splashdown would be returning. Maybe they just didn't put it in there. I hope Splashdown's return. If not, I'll survive, but that's unfortunate if it doesn't. If it doesn't return, I could be totally, just overthinking. But I didn't see it in the direct. No one else did either. So, it might not return. But so yeah, that's a little scary. But yeah, so apart from those things, let's go ahead and let's talk about our last topic in the direct. I've really enjoyed this episode of the Mario Matter, just talking about all this kind of stuff. So yeah, at the end of the direct, we got a few announcements. I'm gonna start with the first one. First one being, oh wait, hold on, we didn't touch on story mode. Story mode, I'll go quick because you guys are already waiting for the announcement. Story mode looks cool. It's story mode. It's story mode. It looks cool. Not much to say. It's story mode. I'll say it again. It is story mode. Looks cool. Splatoon story mode. Can't really complain. I saw what it looked like. It looked pretty cool. Now, our news anchors. I gotta say, I was worried that the Splatoon 3 news anchors, like the two that, I forget what the two names, right when you open the game, and then you get that, broadcast. I was worried that the ones for Splatoon 3 would look terrible. I like these ones in Splatoon 3. They have 3 people. Shiver, what's the other one's name? Shiver. There's a guy named Big Man. And then there is Fry. Shiver, Big Man, and Fry. I like Big Man. He reminds me of Wardell from Animal Crossing. So yeah, there's also, let's get to the announcements. So there is a Splatfest world premiere on August 27th, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Oh wait, hold on. That's cool. So that's cool. That is basically, I believe, that is a global test fire, world premiere. That is a test fire, I believe, on August 27th. Now, the reason why I said that without like a frown, without a smile on my face, was because there's something else that got announced that I didn't really care for. There was like some like Splatoon tournament. There's like Splatoon 2 people in the tournament right now that are gonna get to play Splatoon 3 at PAX West. Amazing for them, and amazing for anyone who's excited for that. It's just not for me. I don't know. That is cool though. And then, I need more water. Cool for anyone who's involved or who likes it. It's just not a me thing to be excited about. And then we have Splatfest are returning. I mean, who saw that one coming? They've only been in every single Splatoon game. Splatfest do return. The first one, I think is, yes, so on August 27th, Splatfest is returning. And there are 3 teams this time. Rock, paper, and water. Just kidding, it's obviously scissors. But rock, paper, and scissors, if you want to know which team I'm picking, I'm going with rock. That's a lie. I've rarely lost when choosing rock and rock, paper, scissors. But to anyone watching, I'm choosing scissors next time because now you all know. But I've not really lost when choosing rock, so I'm going with rock here. Okay, I'm going with the rock. So yeah, that's what I'm choosing. Any other announcements I missed? I don't believe so. But I mean, honestly, a great direct, really cool. Yeah. So here's what I was saying: Nintendo versus Splatoon 3, enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 at PAX West on September 5th. I guess people who won the tournament something get to play early. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what it is. And then, once again, no disrespect. I feel like I sounded disrespectful to those people who are involved in that. Not at all. I didn't mean to be. But it's just not something that I feel like the majority will look forward to. That's all. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that is in the direct. I think I covered everything. So yeah, with the Splatfest 2, there's like some interesting mode where I think if one of the 3 teams is like winning, so let's say Rock is winning. So I believe there are 4 players. So in the next Turf War game for Splatfest, there are 4 players on Rock, 2 on scissors, and 2 on paper. It's like a 3-team Splat War. And I don't know how that works yet, but 3 different teams in a Splatoon, in a Turf War, 3 different colors, will be so crazy and so cool. I'm excited for it. But guys, I believe that is it for the Direct. Covered everything. I want to give it a rating out of 100 because that's, the kind of scale that we're talking about here. 0 to 100. That's a song. Okay, my official rating for the Splatoon 3 Nintendo Direct. And I have not thought about this. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm going to give it an 83.6, okay? I'm going to give it an 83.6. The 14, what is it? Simple math. The 16.5% that I took away is due to a lot of the things being the same. Like Salmon Run, basically the same. And I said something else that was the same thing. I totally forget what it was. But yeah, no, there were a lot of the things that are the same, I feel like, as Splatoon, the ranked battle modes. Those are all the same. Different maps, I'm sure, but same mode. Which, I mean, I can't complain about like the same ranked modes because I did really enjoy all of them. it just would have been cool to see one new one, like at least one more new one. I don't know, but yeah, my room got totally darker. I don't know what happened. It's about a storm or something. So yeah, and one other like personal thing, not personal, but not Nintendo related at all. When I said 84.6 or 83.6, whatever I said, that reminds me, I got a grade on schoolwork recently, and my grade, you know what? I'm gonna find this, and guys, my grade, I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. It didn't even make sense. So, here it is. Guys, I got a 99.4000000000001%. Is that possible? I mean, I'm sure it is. I didn't get it. What does that mean? Someone down below tell me what the heck that means. And I mean, I kind of want to ask what mistake did I make to lose 0.6% in a bunch of numbers? Like what did I do to deserve a 99.40000? Like what did I do? I don't know. But yeah, so that is it for the Direct, and that is it for the Mario Matter podcast. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I'm so excited for Splatoon after that. I'm so excited for Splatoon 3. At first, when I pre-ordered it a few days ago, I was not that excited. Like, I knew I was going to get it and it'd be worth it, but I didn't have much to even look forward to. Now that we have the whole Direct, I'm so excited. And yeah, September 9th, I'm going to lay in this bed, and I'm going to dive into the game all day. It's been your friend EmSwizzle on the Mario Matter podcast, episode 6, Splatoon edition. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on episode 7. Hopefully we'll have some real big Nintendo news of some sort. I don't know. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Adios.